Hello, plant community. Thanks for tuning into Full of Foliage. Pam's here creating a safe space, showing lots of grace, sharing a lot of plant care, plant hauls, planty crafts, and the occasional shopping trips. Join me so that we can become planty friends, have fun, and possibly learn and grow. Hey guys, in today's video, I will be sharing with you some more new and interesting planters and plant pot combinations. I've done this video a couple of times in the past, and I think you guys pretty much do enjoy it. I'm trying to make sure I keep track of the ones that I've already showed you, and hopefully, I believe everything that I chose has been pretty much something that you guys have not seen collected. So if you think that this is something interesting and beneficial to you, please show support by giving big thumbs up. Thank you so much in advance. Now, really quick, I have a total of about 10 plants and pot combinations. Before I show you guys this, I just want to explain something as far as my journey when it comes to me selecting the planters and the pots. In the past, in the very beginning of my growing season, you guys, I was really doing what was in at the moment. So if it was a whole lot of terracotta, if it was a boho chic style, a lot of white planters, those were things that I was trying in the very beginning of my plant journey. Was that really me? And over time, it took me a little while for me to understand no, and I can't go with the group of or the masses, which I find quite interesting about myself because I traditionally don't do that, you guys. Usually, if everybody's gravitating towards one direction, I am the one that's going in the opposite because I want to do things for me and not for the following's sake. So that's not to say that, if you do have terracotta or white pots and that's all in your collection, there's nothing wrong with that if that is your vibe. So I had developed my own vibe as I kept continuously going along my plant journey. And I don't know if it looks messy. I'm actually canvassing the room right now, and there's so many different pots and colors and shapes and sizes and textures even. And I don't know. I think it's a beautiful, chaotic design in my personal opinion. My aesthetic, I think, is joy. So whatever puts a smile on my face, I am gravitating towards that. And that's what I feel like me doing some of these plant pot combinations is a representation of just that. And it's a part of me because I like being in a healthy environment. I like being in a joyful space. Anything that allows me to have that mental reset because this world is chaotic, right? And you just want to find your little pockets of joy here and there to help you navigate it, right? So that's what this collection is really about. So anyway, I rambled on enough. I'm going to start off with the classic, though, classic white. And this plant needs. This is a spider plant, a very small cutting, baby cutting, if you could believe it. But I do think, if you can see it, that she goes very well with this beautiful white pot, and it has like this little texture on there. Now granted, she was a propagation or cutting. I asked a colleague from work if I could have, because I only have the Bonnie spider plant. I don't have one that's just like this. Well, I take that back. I do have one in my office, but I don't have one in my home. So anyway, I just thought this was very cute. Now I know that this will be very temporary because their roots, if treated right, they will grow really quickly, and I probably won't have her in the planter too long. I think she will be in here throughout the non-growing season. If she starts taking off next spring, then that's a different situation. But for now, I really love it. I think that the outline of the white of the leaf just pops off or pairs very well with just white. But I honestly feel like white, solid colors, you really can't go wrong with it if you find the right plant to support that theme. Now I'm going from white to black. You guys, this is so cute and adorable. And I think I'm actually pushing myself out of into another direction. I think I'm going outside my comfort zone. So I think that's pretty cool and fun. But let me show you this. This is one of my cuttings from Hoya. What is this? Hoya Crimson Queen, you guys. But look at the pot. And look, I think it just, and I honestly thought of my Hoya, what are you over there? I can't think of the name of the Hoya, but the one that I have in the black owl. And so I just thought that this was really, really cute as well. Now, I got this thing from the thrifts, and it's really not a planter, you guys. It's actually a little, I guess I would call a child's cup. And it's one of those cups that would transition from one color to another. So if this was actually being used as a cup and I made a cup of tea or something warm in it, it would actually transition from this black to a white, and it would look like a white panda. So I just thought that was so cool as well. But really, the dark green and the black, you just can't go wrong. And you know, when I put things together, I've said to you guys before that I pretty much go off of the future of the plant, what I see in my mind of the outcome of what the plant will look like in the end or in the middle of its growing stages. And that's what makes me do this. So this is very beautiful for now, but I can see the future with it as she starts trailing down. And I just think that is such a beautiful combination. So pretty. Now, this one, you guys, is I guess you would call it a plain Jane, but really not. This is, I can't think of the name, and I do apologize. And that's one of the things I need to do in my collection, you guys, is update some of my plant tags so that I can remember the name of the plant. But this is a Rhipsalis variety that I've had acquired this year. I want to say from an Etsy seller that I cannot remember, but I just wanted something small and dainty. Now, of course, it's not going to stay this way, but I decided to put her in this beautiful, like a, I don't know, mint green plastic pot, and it has a little, this right here, I believe they sell these on Amazon, but a colleague from my old job actually gave me this planter because they had one, and I was like, oh, this is pretty nice. And it came in a pack from what they were saying, like a pack of 6 or something, and she really didn't need all of it. She only got the pack for the one planter, so she told me that I could have one, and this was the color that I picked. And I just think that this looks so beautiful together. It's kind of like cut grass or something along those lines. So yeah. And you know what, guys, it's kind of, let's take a brief pause. Okay, guys, I'm back, and I do apologize. I stopped because it's a very overcast day outside, so it's really not picking up a lot of light. So I had to wind up making some adjustments by turning this light off just so y'all could see me. And I hope it's a little bit better because I didn't like the changes. From my perspective, it looked like it was changes in a lot of the shades. So anyway, I do apologize, but back to this. This looks like cut grass. And I just really love just the look of it along with the texture and feel. This does give a very quaint, I think, little jungle vibe to me with the plant in the pot. This next one, this planter I got from a thrift shop, and I just think it looks really good in here. And this is my elephant bush. This is my second go at this plant, you guys. I think the first plant I brought a year and a half ago, she had got infested with mealies really, really bad, till I had to put her outside, and I kept her outside, and she just didn't survive the frost, which was fine. I just couldn't jeopardize my entire plant collection because that's how heavily infested she was. And of course, as you can see with the tiny branch and tree-like structure that this plant is known for having, that was definitely challenging in itself. But anyway, I brought a new one. And I brought her, I think, this year as well. But I found the pot at at the thrift store. And it's kind of like almost, it's heavy though. So it's like sounds like plastic, but I just love that concrete look to it. And then it has that beautiful white edging. But from afar, I think that's beautiful. But this is a beautiful display. I've been losing a lot of her leaves lately. I've been making sure I don't water her a lot, and that could be the issue. So I think I need to learn or figure out the watering routine style for this plant. Last one that I purchased, I think I was watering her too much. So I try to learn from past mistakes, and I'm not watering her hardly at all now. But I think I may need to amp up the water just a little bit, but not full throttle considering that we are in the non-growing season. But anyway, this is a beautiful plant. I think the colors as well as the color of the stem. Again, gray is another solid color you just can't go wrong with. Grays, the whites, the blacks. Solid colors you just really cannot go wrong with. And this is just, it speaks my vibe. Now, this other one, you guys, that speaks my vibe, but I think this is also a fun one. Let me just, well, I take that back. Not a fun one, like a common one, but just in a different color. And I may have shown you guys this planter before, but I don't think I've had a different plant in it. And let me just show y'all. So I am into face planters. I try my best not to saturate my home with them. Currently, this may be, let me see, 1, 2, like a total of 4 face planters that I have in my home. I really love the color of this. This is like I don't know what color it is. What color is this? Like a plum color. I don't know, I just felt like that was fun. I wanted to get out of the grays, the browns, the blacks, the whites. I wanted to get out of that and try a different type of solid color rim. But what's really beautiful with this is, by the way, my Scindapsus Jade variegated, you guys, that I got from Jack's Jungle. And when I got it, it was like a 2-leafer. And something funky was going on with the roots, and I lost the leaf, and I was like, I did not know that I didn't know whether or not if I would be able to actually save her. So I took her out of the soil, and I have her growing in hydroponics, semi-hydroponics. Show you, which is kind of cool. It's the only thing that could fit in this planter, so I said, why not go with it? You see this? I have leca down at the bottom and pond at the top. And I had to, see that beautiful roots? And she is, look at that, gorgeous roots. I had to reestablish her roots. And once I did that, she started really taking off. So actually, since I've had her and revived her, I'm putting her back, she has given me these 4 leaves right here. This is the leaf that was left. And so she's just given me this leaf right here, you guys. This is a very beautiful plant. If you love Scindapsus, oh man, just look at that creaminess. I feel like these lime greens now, this is also kind of almost like a new leaf as well. That was crazy. This one hasn't even hardened off yet before it gave me this leaf. I need to fill up her reservoir as well, but she is very beautiful. And I just think, look at that. I just think the color with this plum, it just really, I don't know. It's speaking to me at least. I don't know. But this is a beautiful combination in my opinion. Now I'm going to go back. Let's go back to the classic white. I found this also at the thrifts. And it was like 2. A set of 2. And I got it because I like the design of the top. But it's all white. And I don't know, it's just like a little rivet. I just think that's cute, and it looks very quaint. But anyway, I do have my Hoya silver, in here, and she is looking very beautiful. It's just a one viner. I think I brought her from the Pink Trellis, you guys. Hi, Gina. If by chance you watch my videos, I don't think she does, but just in case she does, I'm saying hi. But anyway, this is one of the plants that I brought from her shop, and I think I'm gonna wait until the growing season to see if I can propagate her, because I would like to see if I can get another vine maybe growing here as well as here to fill it out. And I think once she starts really growing and she starts hanging, this beautiful silver color just goes so well with this white pot. And it's a glazed pot, so I don't have to water her that often, which is a win-win for me when I have such a large collection. And she does have a nice drainage hole and nice little protecting of the things. And it was a set of two. That I may have paid like $3 for the set or something like that. But beautiful find, but I do love this combination as well. Okay, so I have this one. I think, stepped outside my element a little bit. This particular style of this planter, I don't think I would have brought this for myself 3 years ago. Because initially, at first, I was like, I'm not into no animals and things like that. And I'm slowly going into it. If y'all remember my last pot and planter video, I did share with you, I think, a Hoya that I had with inside of an elephant, which I think is just super adorable to me. And so when I saw this planter, I was like, I was on the fence of whether or not to get it, but so heavy and sturdy, I said, you know what, I'm going to get this planter, and I'm glad I did. And let me show you the plant that I have in it. So, guys, look at this. First of all, this neck. I think that's so cute. I don't know what it is. My aesthetics has got to be changing as I get older, but I think this is absolutely adorable. Again, I don't think this would have been part of my style at all, but it just brought such a joy and a smile on my face, as you can see me smiling right now. And I just had to get her. This was one of a great find that I got from the thrift store as well. What I have actually planted in here was actually in a green planter, and it fits perfectly in here. It's just a perfect cash pole. Look at the little feet in the back, you guys. It even has the little tail, and I love this piece right here. It kind of gives me handmade vibes, even though I know for a fact this probably was mass produced somewhere. But anyway, I have my Epipremnum elbow in here, and this was the one that I had growing up a moss pole, but because I was not watering the moss pole like I should, and I was just forgetting to water her in general, a lot of the lower leaves was falling off, and these are the leaves that actually was maturing as it grew up. I decided to take it off of the moss pole and completely just save the leaves that I could, and save the leaves that I wanted. I'll put it like that. And so I do have some that's still in water propagation because they haven't rooted yet. But these, and I think it's because they were the mature leaves, they rooted very quickly. And so, yeah, I potted this up. I just love this. Just definitely speaks nature. With this bear just peeking through some greenery, like it's just seeing you. So, and then the cream splashes just really does it for me as well. So I really love this vibe. Beautiful. So I don't know what the future will be for this plant right here. Will I put her back on a moss pole? I don't know. I really got to go with the feels of it. Like, will it look good still in this pot growing up a moss pole? I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Should I just leave it like this? Now, of course, if I leave it like this, I may more than likely jeopardize the leaves not getting big and also maybe not splitting. So this was my first leaf that had the fenestration. Now, it was sizing up, as you could see. Such a beautiful plant. I love this combination. Amazing. This one is the epitome of fun in my personal opinion. And I'm just going to show y'all. This is my Aglaonema. I have two. This is my Aglaonema frozen. And this is a pink variety that I actually came across when I was at Lowe's a few weeks back. Of all places, right? Who knew? Because y'all know how I feel about the big box stores in my area. It's not, it's not where they need to be, girl. I'm just trying to tell y'all. But when I got this, I said, you know what? I'm going to pot this up. But I didn't know exactly how. This was already growing semi-hydroponic. So I said, you know what? I got to up it up in the planter. And so I picked this. And I don't know, you probably can see. Y'all see the roots in there? So this is a 3-layer action type of situation I got going on in here. 3-layer action, like it's an action movie. But whatever works, right? You know I've been struggling with aglaonemas. For some reason, I am not able to grow a plethora, of variety of them. Big, beautiful, and lush. You know, I have these one stem stragglers that's holding on, and I'm just more or less just trying to find my way with them, if that makes sense. So the way so far for my plant journey that seems to work is just me putting them actually in semi-hydroponics. So I have, you won't probably be able to see, but it's a layer of leca, and then there's a thin layer. Don't ask me why I did this, you guys. There's no rhyme or reason as to why I did this, except for maybe me trying to stretch out the planting mediums that I have because it can become pricey. So I just have leca, and it may be a little bit of pond, and that's when I decided to top it with spag. So, and believe it or not, it works. And I also can water her and not have to worry about her needing a drink for a very long time. It's only a little bit left, fluid left in the reservoir. I don't even know if y'all can see it. But I will probably let it dry out a little bit or absorb this before I even think, and then wait a day or two before I fill it back up to at least about here. But anyway, you guys, look at how the ombre effect with this. Now this right here, I brought many years ago. I had this actually in my crawl space. I brought this many years ago at Michael's, and it feels like a sturdy, thick plastic glass type of, like it can be glass, but it's like feels like it could be glass with like a plastic covering or something. But anyway, to give it this color, I just see the leca. I just really love this. If this doesn't scream fun for you, I mean, look at all of the beautiful colors that's on this Aglaonema. That's one. The Aglaonemas in general. I just really love this pink. And I haven't been able to keep, well, I take that back. I do have one in a champagne planter that's been doing pretty good since my whole time of me having her. And she's not even in semi-hydroponics. But, you know, it's funny. You know, these plants, these girlies, they have personality of their own. But anyway, guys, what do you think? And blue happens to be my favorite color, but because of, you see that ombre effect? It's so cool. Metallic, like, oh man, with this, fun. Love it. So another fun one, or very earthy tone, if you're into earth tones, I am. Again, like I said, I'm a black color, browns, grays, subtle whites here and there, greens. That's just me, all right? So anyway, let me show y'all. This is my Anthurium Michelle. When I brought her, she only had 2 leaves. I don't know which 2 leaves they were, but I do know that this leaf right here is the newest leaf, you guys. It has not even hardened off yet. She is still baby soft to the touch. but such a beautiful, beautiful plant. And I paired it with this because earthy tones. But I feel like this is a very beautiful planter. I brought this planter about a year. It's been over a year since when I brought this planter, but I got it from Ace Hardware. I brought like maybe a total of 4 of them that had different colors and shades. But this one I really love because this is like actually cement type of texture feel. It's like rough and then smooth here with the brown. It's just so beautiful. I feel like that the streak of this cement color kind of goes with the streak of the veination in the leaf itself. So that's what made me actually pair the two together. And this is the cool part, you guys. It's a crazy situation, but it works. So no judgments here, please. But this is, I have her growing in a semi-hydroponic situation. And I'm feeling like that's the way to go for me with caring for my more thirstier plants, especially when we come to Anthuriums, possibly, like I said, my Aglaonemas that I'm slowly learning about. I believe I have a couple of alocasias as well that's growing in this type of situation, and it seems to be working for me. So I have to go with what the plant is requiring me to do. And so I do have her in this little cheap little round thing I bought from the dollar store. And I did the same thing. This has all, I don't know if it needs to be cleaned out. I don't know if it's all, no, it's not. So I did the same thing. I put a little bit of leca down at the bottom where you see the brown at. It's just dirty. And I just need to clean this out. And then it's pond, and then I top layered it with a little bit of spag just to hold the moisture in. And also too, because this thing it doesn't have any liquid in it, you guys. It's bone dry, but the sphagnum moss is still moist. So this kind of saves me a little bit. So I will more than likely water her at the end of this video. But also, guys, check out the roots. Oh, man, it's just so beautiful, healthy, and robust. She is loving it. So, you know, if it's not broke, don't fix it. Now, of course, I do realize that their roots will get bigger over time, and what I'll do at that time when we get there is I will up pot her, and like I have these plastic containers that I've been buying granola for my husband's yogurts, and I've been keeping the plastic containers because they're good size. It may fit in here, so I think that'll be my next upgrade because it's deeper. So, but for now, she is working out. She loves it, as you can see. Oh, and I think the sun is trying to come out, peek through these clouds. I'm sorry, it's like almost shining a little bit in my face. But isn't that beautiful? And I just pop it in here, and you wouldn't even know. So that's the cool part about it. Plus, it's covering it. I don't really have to worry too much about the algae. Y'all see the sun now? The nerve of you. The nerve. But oh wow, this looks so beautiful in the sunlight. Isn't that beautiful? But oh my goodness. Okay, anyway. All right. So we're down to the last one, you guys. And this last one, I saved it for last on purpose because this was the absolute most beautifulest, cutest thing I've ever seen. I got it from the thrifts. And I think I paid $4 for this, but I could not leave it in there. It literally seemed like it just appeared on a shelf. I can't even describe it. I was in a particular aisle and I was looking at the little planters or things that I thought I could make out of planters. And behind me, usually on the shelf, the one that I frequent a lot, usually have holiday decor items. So at the time they had like a whole bunch of like Christmas and like Thanksgiving themed items. So I usually that's usually not my go-to sometimes, unless it would have to be a piece that really stands out in order for me to like buy it. So I don't even really check out that aisle, but something in me said turn around. And when I turned around, I saw this on a shelf and I was like, This is so cute. Like, I had to grab it because it would not have been there long. But let me show y'all. This is so stinking cute. Oh my goodness. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay, guys, y'all ready? Guys, look at this. First off, let me show you the side. Oh, it is, you see the, like, it has, you see that? On a, I don't know what this is called, but, and it's hanging, and it just swings. And the thing has its thumbs up. And anyway, I decided to put in, oh man, I just realized this vine is growing. I decided to put in my Hoya Diptera splash. Can y'all see it? The sun is really coming in so beautifully. Oh my gosh. It's so beautiful in here. I'm just looking. I love when the sun comes in here. Okay, but guys, would you look at that? And I mean, she is just, and I have her hanging in here. Oh, she's connected to my, look at this long vine. I love Hoya Diptera. This is the splash variety, you guys. They are fast growers. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. I have a plain green one that is hanging in my bedroom, just rocking out. But I just felt like this goes so well with this. Oh my goodness. You guys, it's so cute. And I think it was, yeah, $3.99. I was like, what? And it's like a, honestly, it's plastic, right? But it gives me like a 3D printer vibe. I've never seen any, I'm quite sure it's sold somewhere, but I've never seen anything like it. And I just really love the colors and the string. Oh my gosh, and that face. It's just so fun, so whimsical, just so like, all is right with the world when I see this. So I don't know, but yeah, I really love this one. This is like, if actually out of the ones I showed y'all, this would actually be probably my top one, which was the reason why I saved it for last. So y'all let me know also, in plant world, what is your favorite plant pot combos? Are you a terracotta all type of girl, or do you prefer the streamlines of crisp white? Are you into solid colors? Do you like face planters? Do you do the clear pots? Are you into animals? I would love to know, what is your style? My style, like I said, you guys, is just categorized in one word, and that word is fun. Or another word, joy. So whatever puts a smile on your face, you guys, I encourage y'all to do you. Think outside the box. Think outside your box to improve your personalized aesthetics. And that's what I'm doing here with my plant and pot combos. So yeah, don't forget, you guys, subscribe. Double check for me to see if you subscribed. Keep in mind, if you love foliage as much as I do and you love listening to planty things, check to see if you subscribe, and keep pushing those thumbs up. Thank you so much. And also, special shout out to people who have been Skyping. I do realize, I believe Skype is a opportunity to recognize small YouTube creators. I believe each one of us may get a certain amount of Skype. I don't really fully understand how that works, but I have realized that some of you guys have been Skyping my videos. Thank you so much, because I've been working really hard to try to get my channel out there. It seems like it is a little bit challenging, but it's okay, because I'm going to stay my authentic self regardless to what the outcome is. I really enjoy doing this hobby and bringing you guys along for the ride. I really enjoy reading y'all comments. I trip out sometimes from some of the negative comments, and I'm not really giving a lot of energy to that. I don't get a lot of them, which is fine. But even if I did, I'm used to naysayers, so it's okay if you want to spend your day trying to make somebody else feel bad. I don't even know if that's okay. It's not really okay if you really want to put up a boundary about it, but it doesn't impact me. So yeah, it's just what it is. This is a safe space, as I've always claimed it to be, and I'm going to make sure that it stays that way. So I don't even really comment back or recognize those comments. I think it's funny, but anyway, you guys, I just appreciate, I say all that to say that whenever y'all give me thumbs up, whenever you hype me, because there's so much negativity in the world, it really brings my heart joy to know about positivity. And I really appreciate it. I really do. From the bottom of my heart, I really do appreciate it. I value it. I just do. That's just me. But yeah, I done rambled on. Y'all enjoy your day wherever you are in the world. And until next time, guys, much love. Bye.